My thing is like, y'all got money, y'all got fame. Why is there such a demand on such a short few? But then when I got older, I realized it, because I'm like, those are the few that's in the mix. And most of these dudes they don't really got the game. They don't got the, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they when they go to Club Live, there's 10 people that's there. That's always there. Or even on it's the same people. It's like Tupac said, every city that we go, we see the same. So it's like you start to get in that mix. And now in that world, there's only 50 people in that world.
In that
right?
rotation.
So even though to the outside person, it's looking like, damn, they could just get any girl that they want. But to the people that's in it, they're like, well, they're in an industry where that group is relatively small. They all know each other. It's easy. It's within arm's reach. So that kind of explains it. But what's your thoughts on that as far as dudes in the same profession, in the same type of world, dealing with the same person on multiple different times?
I think that shit nasty. But I think also in those industries, like you said, if they don't have game, they're messing with those. And I see it here in Houston all the time. There's a pool of women. I'm not gonna say they were selected, but they're placed strategically in certain places, and they'll deal with a lot of bullshit. And they're willing to go with a lot of stuff that some other people wouldn't go for. And that's cool if that's what you're in it for, but I don't want to be in the industry and everybody then ran through. Like that's crazy to me. That's crazy. But some like it. Some like this. Your cup of tea. Who am I to judge? Your body, your choice. Do what you want. But nah. I don't want to be able to identify like 15 people you knocked down before me. I'm cool.
And it's the same, whether it's hip hop, whether it's rapper. You see a lot of the rappers dealing with
it. Happens in finance too.
Happens every industry.
Yeah, it happens in corporate.
Because every industry has that same small knit group.
Mm-hmm.
Like we all know each other, so we all gonna go to the same parties. We all gonna go to the same restaurant, and before you know it, you've curated your inner circle based off of your industry. So that's why it happens so frequently for the people that can't understand. Like, yo, why would somebody? It doesn't make it right, but I'm just saying I can understand it because it's convenient. It's a convenient play as opposed to you trying to find somebody from North Dakota. Like, no, they don't. Who's got time to do all that?
The boy from Toronto.
No, he's the one that's actually sniper gang.
Yeah, crazy.
It's sniper gang.
My God. But a lot of times too, like, do you think men do that because they don't want to put in the work to be better?
Be better. What do you mean?
In a bunch of regards, like if you're dealing with a bunch of industry hoes, it's easy to not, you know what I mean, to not have to be better, opposed to if you're dealing with a woman who may judge you based off character.
Yeah, I think it's that convenient. I think it's more of just a convenient thing. It's just like, yo, this is in front of me. You go after what's in front of you most of the time.
Is that smart?
And everybody hangs out at the same places. So if you in the NFL, NBA, there's two places that most of these guys live: Miami and LA. That alone, now you've already limited the pool, right? They don't live in. I'm talking about in the off season. In the off season, they're not living in North Carolina full time. They're not living in Austin, Texas. Like most of these guys live in Miami or they live in LA. That limits the pool right there, right? Mm-hmm. And then they frequent the same places. They frequent the same restaurant. They frequent the same clubs. So the girls that's in that world, they know that. So those are the same girls.
They're gonna move there for that.
Yeah. It's not hard. It's not hard to figure out. And then you got the other cities that's still in the major mix, but they might not be like just living there, but they come there. New York, Atlanta. So now it's like, okay, you come to New York. There's only a few places that you want to go to when you're in New York. Yeah. You don't even have that many options. There's a few places in Atlanta that you want to go to, and they know that, and they frequent those situations. And there's people that actually coordinate situations. So if somebody comes into town and they call somebody like, yo, I want to go to X, Y, and Z restaurant, gather some girls. And then the girl, it's usually even a
You
girl,
can't say gather them girls no more either, for the record.
but it's if it's a girl that's gathering girls. That's what I'm saying.
Got you.
It'll be like a girl that has her friends, right? And now she will put together the group, but that group
Girl
is the
collection.
same. That same group on Monday is the same group on Wednesday, and that's going to be the same group on Friday. So you thinking that you getting a special treatment and that you're like the king of Zamunda, but that same play that's being run on Monday, when you leave,
Being run on Wednesday. Yep.
gonna run it on Wednesday.
Yep.
They're gonna run it on Wednesday.